So I'm going to tell a story called Savoir, Faire. And in case you don't know what that phrase means, basically it means somebody who is socially adept and they know what they're supposed to do at the right time, because I don't. That's why the story is titled that. And then there's also this part about Gestalt therapy. It's the brief part. And part of what you do in Gestalt is you go from one chair to the other. And like, say, if you're talking to your imaginary mother, you are you, and then you're over here and you're your mother. And so it's this dynamic. So I was in that kind of Gestalt therapy. So, yeah. Savoir faire. It's 1977 in Washington, D.C. I'm 26 years old. I live in a group house with all other lesbians. All the lesbians I know wear flannel shirts and jeans. We do not wear dresses. We do not use makeup, and we definitely do not wear high heels. And we don't approve of women who do. I'm also in this Gestalt therapy group. And for some reason, when I'm switching chairs from one to the other, I start to sing, "Happy birthday, Mr. President." You know, like Marilyn Monroe sings to JFK, and I have absolutely no idea why I did this, but my group is always saying, you should study acting. And I'm like, nah. But one day, I'm walking down the street in Adams Morgan, and I see this sign on a shop window, "The acting process, inquire within." So I inquire within. She is sitting at the front desk. Gorgeous. I mean, drop dead beautiful. Long, wavy red hair, big blue eyes, full red painted lips with the slightly little freckled, delicate skin, and long painted red fingernails, totally femme. And I'm like, I don't know. My friend said, I should study acting. Later I find out she thinks I'm like Marlon Brando. She is so beautiful. I cannot resist her. I figure, what the hell? Hey, I sign up for the class. And then I go see her perform. It's a small little space, black box theater like this, like 25, 30 seats, and none of the seats are more than 15 feet from the stage. Total blackness. And the spotlight, boom, shines on her. She's wearing this tight black bustier. And she's got this 15-foot bullwhip. And snap, zoom, bam, hits me right next to my left ear. Snap, zoom, bam, right next to my left ear. Oh, I'm like, and she's got a bloody baby doll hanging from between her legs. She's brilliant. She's gorgeous. She's powerful. And she's so femme. What have I gotten myself into? Oh, my God. Well, I signed up for the class. I paid the money. I got to go. It's an improv class. And she says things like, "Become a tree." And I feel my roots growing down into the ground as nutrients pour up into my trunk and out my branches, and my leaves are floating in the wind, collecting sunlight. And she uses me as her guinea pig. She says, "Jump into the circle and become an animal." And I roar like a lion king of the jungle. like, I love this. This is fun. I mean, and it's all this group of women, and we're totally supportive, and it's so fun, and I'm hooked on the teacher. It's a 10-week class, and on our 10th week, we're in rehearsal the night before our final performance. And we're all crowded into this little makeshift dressing room. All 10 women backstage. And we're after our rehearsal, and she stands up to give us notes, and when she's done giving us notes, I stand up, and I look straight into those baby blues, and I say, what would it take you to go out with me on a date? Jaws drop, eyes are transfixed, total hush. Without a beat, she replies, $300. So the next day, I go to the bank, and I take out $51 bills, 3 10s and 3 20s, and I put the 20s and the 10s on the outside, and I roll it up really carefully, loosely, and I put a big rubber band around it, and it looks like a whole wad of money. And I put it in my pocket. After the performance, we're all backstage, we're all congratulating each other, everything's fun, blah, 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 blah. And I stand up again, and I look at her in her baby blues, and I pull out that wad of money. It's $300. I have got her now. I have witnesses. Well, she makes a reservation in the old-fashioned town of Cape May, New Jersey, where they have those Victorian homes. Bed and breakfast with a canopy bed, 4-poster, ruffled sheets, ruffled pillowcases. I bring my dilapidated old ripped-up suitcase stuffed with jeans and flannel shirts and T-shirts. She is sitting at the antique dressing table in a silk kimono with a faux leopard print makeup case, carefully pressing the tips of her fingers against the brass clasp as she carefully opens it to take out her mascara, her lipstick, her eyeliner, and I'm like, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? I retreat to the bathroom. I mean, she's only like 3 years older, okay? But she's the director of the theater company. She's my teacher. She's an adult, and I'm like a kid. I grab the edge of the sink, and I look at myself in the mirror. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Well, I guess I did something right. We were together for 8 years. Thank you. The end of the story.